Hey guys, it's Peter, and welcome to my channel, Peter Likes Books. Okay, so welcome to my giant midsummer book haul that is happening but was totally not supposed to happen because I had made this goal with myself that I was not going to buy any more books until September, maybe late August, maybe a book here and there, but it had to be something cheap. And the other day I had to return, it just turned out completely crazy, you guys. The other day I had to return A Single Man from Booktubeathon to the library, and I was like, Peter, don't go inside, because you know, do y'all have a library card? I love my library card. Okay, so when she first gave me my library card, this woman was so nice, but so sassy, and she was like, you better keep that close to your person. She's like, because if you don't, she's like, somebody will steal your library card and then they'll come in here and run up a bunch of DVDs and you have to pay for it. I was like, I'm not paying for it. But anyway, I love my library card. I keep it very close to my person. So anyway, I went to the library. I walked inside and they had this very cool kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Homage to Hamilton, the musical, and so it had all these like biographies about presidents and all that kind of stuff, which I didn't get any. I went straight to the young adult section or teenage section, and I found like 7 books that I wanted, and then like 2 adult books that I wanted, and graphic novels, and so I left there with so much stuff, you guys. And then the book that I was supposed to get for a buddy reads, they didn't have, and so I went to Target, and they didn't have it there, so I bought something else. And then I went to Barnes & Noble, and I actually bought the book that I need for my buddy reads. Plus, I stopped at my post office box. I got 2 other things, plus a box. So you guys, it ended up being this day where I totally expected to not get any books, and I ended up getting all these books. So I have now a giant book haul. So you must be thinking to yourself, Peter, why the hell are you talking about all this shit? Just get to the book haul. Okay, so first things first, I want to say is that I happened to stop by Half Price Books last week, and I kind of mentioned this in one of my videos, but I'm going to talk about it in my book haul. So Half Price Books was having a sale, and I didn't know they were having a sale that day, and I went in and had no plan to buy anything. I was just, you know, it's where I go. It's my happy place. I love bookstores, and I guess it is a bit like an alcoholic to a bar, though. I probably don't need to go there because I'm going to end up buying something, but they were having a sale, and I think it was like 40% off or something. So I got Survive the Night by Daniel Vega, which I had wanted to get anyway, and I saw it at Target in softback, and it was like $14.99. I got this for $1.99. And it's about a bunch of kids that have to like escape from somewhere or something. I don't know. She's the one that has the Merciless series, I think it's called. And a lot of people have talked about it and really liked it. So I'm excited about that. And then because I've read or seen so many reviews about this, half that they loved it, half that they hated it, on BookTube, I got Maria Lou's Legend. And it was also $1.99. So I was like $1.99 when at, you know, Barnes & Noble, this is $14. I mean, look, it's in like perfect condition. So yeah, I was super excited about that. All right, so that was my half price book little deal that I had already gotten those before. So let me talk about some other things. So I got, and I don't have the box, you guys, because I did this video before and it just was a mess. And if you heard me talking about it in my editing video, or my video before, that like, YouTube wouldn't work with me. It's YouTube's fault. YouTube, it's your fault. No, not really, but it's my lack of technological skills. But the Book Drop is a subscription box that I reached out to. And the reason why they were one of the subscription services that I reached out to see if I could review something of theirs was that I really loved their concept. They are an indie bookstore located on the beach. And so what they do is they have different categories of subscription boxes. I'll link their website below, and you can go to it, and each box has like a different name to it. It's very, very cool, like the Jane box. And then there was different pricing depending on how long you want the box. Do you want it just one time? Do you want it like all, you know, 6 months, whatever. They were nice enough to send me not just 1, but 2 books. I was super excited. And so I will show you. The first book they gave me was We Are All Made of Molecules, a novel by Susan Nielsen. And I haven't started it yet, but it's totally short, totally up my alley. And it says on the back, Stuart, socially clueless genius, Ashley, popular with everyone but her teachers. And it's about their parents like get together and they become step-siblings. And so like Ashley is worried that Stuart's gonna ruin her life. Anyway, so I'm very excited about this. It looks really, really good. And then look what the Book Drop does. They write a little thing about like what they thought about it. So like she says in here, or whoever wrote it says, I love this book. Stuart was hilarious and quirky. He was my favorite character by far. I'm not going to lie, I kind of hate it. I know that's a strong word. Ashley, but she comes around in the end. I especially love this book because her family is so modern and real. Happy reading, as. Okay, like, what subscription box service says they hated a character in a book? I love that. I think it's so friggin' honest. So I'm so excited about reading that. And then they also sent me, for my bonus young adult book, they sent me Wish by Joseph Moniger. See, my name is Mon, and that is Moniger, which I think is so bizarre because it's like I never meet anybody else that has a name similar to that. But anyway, it's about this girl named Bee, and her brother Tommy is dying, or isn't dying. He has cystic fibrosis, and he gets one wish, and he wants to go swim with the great whites sharks on the heels of me just talking about Jaws. Do you think that this is a coincidence, or do you think they watch my videos? I don't know, but can I just show you something? Oh my god. So I'm so excited to read this book. You know I love anything to do with sharks. Okay. And then I got sent, they reached out to me, they were like, we would love for you to review this. I'm sure they've contacted a lot of booktubers. I'm not going to read it until probably September and then do my review right before it comes out. It comes out in October. And that is The Rift Uprising by Amy Foster. It's a dystopian book, and it's a part of a trilogy. So this is the first one. I'm super excited about reading it. It's not something that I would normally read, and I don't want to talk about it on here. I'm going to talk about it more in September. But when I read the story, it's kind of a mix between a contemporary and a dystopian, and I like that. So as far as me getting involved in something new, I want to start from the get-go. So there, I'm excited about that book. It was very nice of them to reach out to me. All right, next thing is, I did hunt everywhere for this, but Philippe at the YA Reader and I, excuse me, well, I have some lemonade because it's summer. We are reading With Malice, a novel by Eileen Cook, who I guess she's written like a lot of books. I didn't know that, but I looked her up last night. So if you watched my previous video, first of all, they did not have this at Target. They didn't have it at Half Price Books. They didn't have it anywhere. I had to go to Barnes & Noble and get this, and it was, are you ready for this? $19.99. And I was like, okay. So, Philippe, this book, which he probably got on the Kindle for $6.99, I was like, this book better be good if I paid $19.99 for it. So anyway, books are so friggin' expensive if you buy them at Barnes & Noble, don't you think? So here's the deal. It's about this girl that is in a car accident that she doesn't remember on a trip to Italy that she doesn't remember anything about. In fact, she doesn't remember anything except for 6 months or 6 weeks before. And she's also killed her best friend in the car accident, Simone. So when I started this book, and she doesn't remember anything about it, and there's like this murder investigation going on and all this kind of stuff. When I started this book, you guys, like 2 nights ago, I got 54 pages into it, and I was like, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna love this book. I sat down last night, you guys, and I mean, I am on page 221, and there's only 320 pages in this book, and I tore right through it. It is so good. I love this book, and you have no idea, like, didn't she do it? Like, you don't know. Reading it, it's so good, and I'm not just saying that. Like, I really like this book. It's a good summer read. I mean, it's not real deep or anything. I don't know that it's worth $20, but it's a good summer read. I'm going to finish it tonight. The only reason I stopped is because I wanted to watch an episode of Stranger Things. Are you guys watching Stranger Things? Best show on Netflix this summer. And then because of Philippe, he's inspired a couple of books of mine. I also bought Girl Online by Zoe Sugg, who is a young adult writer, but she's also a famous vlogger on YouTube. See? So anyway, her channel is Zoella. I'm super excited about reading this. It's a very kind of like, let's see, a Gossip Girl, it sounds like. It's about this girl, and she has a blog, and then she goes to New York City with her family and stays at the Waldorf Astoria. I mean, of course, because isn't that what everybody does? They go and stay with their parents on Christmas at the Waldorf Astoria, where rooms are probably $700 a night. But anyway, I'm so excited about reading this because Philippe said it's the best book he's read this year. Or no, he said it was one of the best books he's read. And it's a part of a series, so I'm excited about reading it. Okay, and then the next book I bought, I haven't heard a whole lot about this on BookTube, maybe just once or twice. I totally bought it for the cover, you guys. I mean, I am being completely honest to you, and I love the title. And it's called Wink Poppy Midnight. A hero, a villain, a liar. Who's who? I don't know. By April Genevieve Chucholke. I totally just butchered her name. But you guys, look how pretty that is. I mean, I think it's gorgeous. And I love the title, Wink Poppy Midnight. I mean, I may change my name to that. Hello, this is Wink Poppy Midnight. Can I help you? Wink Midnight. Oh my god, I bet you guys, when I read the book, that's their names. Pippi, I almost said. I was thinking about reading all the Pippi Longstockings again, because I haven't read them since I was a kid. Anyway, I'm real excited about that. I bought it at Target for $14.39 or $14.99 because, you know, Target's books are expensive, except this book that I'm about to show you I got at Target was on sale. I went to go get With Malice, which they didn't have at Target. I couldn't believe. It was not even on the bookshelves. I like looked everywhere to see if it was like just gone and somebody had bought it, but it was nowhere at Target. But Illuminae was. And you guys, look how thick that is. So many people have talked about Illuminae. I'm not going to say anything about it on here. I mean, go read everybody's reviews. Everybody's read it and reviewed it already, except for me. But I got this for like $11.99, okay? And it's like a $20 book. It's $18.99, and I got it for $11.99. I was like, is there something damaged or wrong with it? Because I don't really care. But what I do think is interesting that not a lot of people show, and I always take off the jackets, and so I love when I have an interesting jacket, is you guys, look at the jacket of this book. Like, I haven't seen that on other videos. I think it's so cool. So yeah, I'm very excited about reading this book. But I'm gonna wait until August because I wanna read it before Gemini comes out, the next book. Gemini, who cares? Anyway, okay, you guys, and now we're at the favorite part of my book haul, which is my library book haul. And I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 books at the library. So let's just talk about first things first. Well, I should actually show them to you in order. So I went in and I went right to the young adult section. Excuse me. Oh, shoot. Okay. I went right to the young adult section. Did I just like totally, I cannot, you guys, redo this video yet again for like the 18th time. So I went to the young adult section and the first thing that I got was Never Missing, Never Found. A book about a girl that is kidnapped. You know I love a good kidnapping story. And then she escapes her captors and she comes back and she's working in an amusement park. Because of course if you were kidnapped and you came back, you would work at an amusement park where they like nap millions of kids, right? So anyway, and then she like sees some girl that reminds her of her past or something. I don't know. I just love kidnapping books. That's why I got it. Okay, and then the next thing I got was Run by Cody Keplinger. It's the book that, the writer is the girl that wrote The Duff, which I was supposed to read for Booktubeathon, but I didn't. The writer is the girl. The woman, Cody Keplinger. I think it's a woman. Is it a woman? It's a woman. Oh, she's real cute. Look. But anyway, it's about this girl, bad girl, good girl, unlikely friends. My library card thing is coming out, due date. And they become really good friends, and then the bad girl's being chased by the police, and then she wants to run away, so she gets the other girl to run away with her. I think that sounds fantastic. I'm real excited about starting that. Okay, and then RJ at RJ Reads and I are doing a mystery in August, and I let him pick out of 2, 3 titles, and he picked The Widow, which I couldn't believe, by Fiona Barton, which I could not believe that I got. I was thinking, was that the girl from The Crash? Was her name Fiona, but it was Fairuza Balk? Do you guys know what Fairuza? I don't know what her name was, but anyway, I love that movie. I love that movie, The Craft. It's one of my all-time favorite movies. But The Widow, a novel by Fiona Barton. Anyway, it's so, I don't know. My best friend, I asked her, I said, what should we read? And she goes, oh, The Widow is pretty good. And I go, oh, really? Because we're going to read that for, then we'll read it for our buddy reads. I mean, she goes, I mean, it wasn't that good. I'm like, well, was it good or wasn't? So I don't know. Maybe he and I need to talk about it. But I was real excited that I got it at the library. I just realized I was talking like a mile a minute. You guys probably didn't understand anything. Then I got Summer of Sloan by Aaron Schneider, which Philippe, the YA reader, said is like his favorite book he's read all year. It's about a girl. She's obviously a surfer or something. I don't know. She moves to Hawaii with her mom. And then, like, her boyfriend cheats with her girlfriend or something. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, ocean won't separate those tragedies or something it says. I hope it's good. It looks good. And then I went over to the adult section and I got Edmund White, Our Young Man. Edmund White is a really important LGBT writer. This is his newest book that came out. He's written tons and tons of books. It's very picture Dorian Gray. It's about a guy that was very popular as a model in like the Fire Island days, and now he's 35 and he's still very popular, and I'm excited about reading that. And then the next book I got, could not believe, you guys, I got this because I wanted to get it on Audible, was Tuesday Nights in 1980 by Molly Prentice. I almost got this on Audible. It's about 2 artists in New York City, in Soho, which kind of reminds me of Slaves of New York by Tama Janowitz, which is like one of my all-time favorite books and movies, with Bernadette Peters. But anyway, something divides them from their art and, yeah, and their art and their love for art. So I'm super excited about reading this. Then I went over to the graphic novel section, you guys, and you know I love Linda Berry's Down the Street Kids. I mean, I'm so magic. Hi. That's Mabon, that's Malice, they're sisters. Mabon's like, why am I such a dog? If only I could turn into someone else. And her sister's like, hi, and total right on. If only I could dig on the magic of life again like I was 10 minutes ago. I love these books. Okay, so anyway, I went over there and I was like, let's see if they have a Linda Berry book. And they did! They had 2, you guys, and they're all about Mabon and Malice, and I'm so excited. So I got those, yeah. So I've got all kinds of stuff to read for August. You know, my husband said that my book extravaganza is a problem and I need to get rid of them, but I'm gonna just read them. So yeah, he can get over it, I guess. Get over it. That's gonna be my t-shirt. Get over it and a fawn. Anyway, if you guys have any questions about these books, let me know. Let me know what you're reading. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and please subscribe to my channel. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.